But honestly, this image, it's one of those things where it terrifies me. I look at it and I'm just like, what? This was a considered thing before it went to his actual swimsuit that, if you recall, was like that Pyra shirt.
Yeah. No,
But
that's a bit risque. It's very mankini, isn't it? If that's the right word. And
I don't like it.
You just want to give that a ping, really. To me,
I don't want to go anywhere near him when he looks like that. So welcome to this video, and as the title says, this is Xenoblade 2, but my mum tries to stop me.
Never.
Now,
Would I ever do that? Well,
obviously you could just get up and turn the console off, but that is ill-advised. What we're doing is, I'm going to be playing Xenoblade 2, you're going to be playing Snake.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And your objective is to score 30 points.
30?
So in 3,
I probably
2,
only ever got about 2 in my life.
1, let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, Wilfred.
I know, it is good to be back in Xenoblade 2.
It is, isn't it?
Like,
it feels like a home from home,
It
isn't
is.
it?
I
It's
do.
sort of like...
I do. These are like my comfort characters.
Yeah.
I do like all of them. Like Jin, Malos, Rex, Pyra, Mithra, Nia, all of them.
I get that well. Yeah.
I just love this game. There's just something about it. Like I just doing this right now makes me want to, like when I did the prep for the video, I just wanted to come back and just play the whole game again, because especially now that Xenoblade 3's out, obviously not to go into too much detail, but it's just the thing about Xenoblade games. I just love how somehow after you play each one, all the other ones just become completely recontextualized, and it's like, knowing what we know now, I just want to come back and just play it all again.
No, I get that. I haven't seen this for a while, but just sort of looking at the characters, think, oh yeah, that was really good, and because they were happy characters, weren't they? We had our moments. They had their heart to hearts, but they were, in essence, happy characters, and we had some jolly times,
Absolutely.
didn't we, with them?
I think it's one of those things where,
and
it's
I love
like,
the blades, as you very well know. I love the blades in this.
It's like, so like, I miss Wolfric. I'm glad we got him back with us.
I was scared of Wolfric when I first remember meeting him, and I was a bit like, woohoo, what's he up to? I thought he was bad, but he's a good
guy.
one. Oh, look at him. What's he doing now?
Who was your favourite Xenoblade 2 character? It was, you did like Jin, didn't you?
I like Jin, yeah.
And his lovely hair. That's what I remember.
Hair, yeah.
But, that's it.
I think he just had a very troubled soul, wasn't he?
But yeah, I do really like this cast. I think it's one of those things where I like all the Xenoblade casts, but like this cast is just on a tier of their own, just because the games just have so much significance for me. And it's like there are just so many outside factors that just make Xenoblade 2 probably my favourite game of all time. Well,
I can't really sort of say or agree or disagree because I've not played that many games, but the ones I have, this will, I think it may be because it was the first one I played properly, so I think it will always have that place in my heart, because I then went to the number one, as I call it, and then I followed on with the most recent one.
Because Rex is definitely my he's just my favourite guy. He's my guy. Like he's like a son to me. I just
took a little bit of time to warm to him, though, I have to say.
That's the other crazy thing. I did not like this game when I first played it, so it's just crazy to me to think that like my first impressions when I started playing this game, and then how it's one of my favourite games of all time. I mean, as I say, the only thing that comes close is Pikmin is probably my favourite series of games, but Xenoblade 2 is definitely my favourite game. But yeah.
Is that just because of the why?
Just again, nostalgia and Pikmin and the story. Yeah. It's like it's usually external factors that make me love a game so much. But the Pikmin conversation is for another day.
Yeah.
So I am only going to be playing to the end of chapter 2 because it'd be ridiculous for you to play Snake for the 4 hours or whatever or so it will take me to do this on New Game Plus.
Yeah, I don't think my hands would cope with that, to be honest, or my skill level, although it probably would take me that long to be proficient and actually get a decent score. But yeah, I think I would be very old and grey by the time we did that.
We need to address the Nopon in the room. Okay. Tora, he has been up to mischief online, would you believe it?
No.
And through no fault of his own, admittedly. But I don't know, because the life expectancy of a meme is shorter and shorter each day now. But for the longest time on Xenoblade Twitter, I've seen a certain picture of Tora floating around. Now, I'm sure most people already know what image I'm talking about, but here's the image.
Oh.
So there you go. That is a
that
very...
his swimsuit then? Is that his man's suit? Or mankini, is it?
Absolutely. That is a very real image of Tora that I believe was in one of the art books. I can't really remember which one. And basically...
That's distracting, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I'll probably hit the wall with that one.
You go to any Xenoblade Twitter comment section about now and you will just see that image in there. And usually he has like a speech bubble as if he's been saying the thing above.
Oh.
And it's honestly, it's one of those things where even my sworn nemesis, Jeff Keighley, host of the Game Awards, even he, I think, liked to tweet with this image after people were tormenting him back in December. And it was just like...
Definitely his mankini. That's
There's another...
Has he been posing in that? What's he been doing?
I have no idea. But honestly, this image, it's one of those things where it terrifies me. I look at it and I'm just like, what? This was a considered thing before it went to his actual swimsuit that, if you recall, was like that Pyra shirt.
Yeah. No, but, that's a bit risque. It's very mankini, isn't it? If that's the right word. And
I don't like it.
You just want to give that a ping, really. To me,
I don't want to go anywhere near him when he looks like that.
You just feel you want to get the strap and go ping. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's a nop-on and I bet that's tight.
Oh, I'll tell you another thing. On the topic of, like, Xenoblade internet and all that kind of stuff, one of my other favourite things, this happened a while ago, I can't remember exactly when, but it's like, I'm sure there is in, like, other communities, but I really like how the Xenoblade voice actors are, like, super involved in the community. Not all of them, but just, like, especially Shulk's voice actor, Adam Howden, he's, like, super involved with the community, and I'd say it was about a month ago, I think, when the voice of Noah and the voice of Malos took a picture together.
Ooh.
So if you want to quickly glance over to the screen, you can see the photo of the voice actors, and it says, "So who's here to overshadow my Xenoversary? So who's your fave, 2 or 3?" And that was a tweet from, I believe, Malos' voice actor, the man on the left.
Ah.
And so that I don't know, I love that image because, you know, not only does it potentially lead to, you know, why is Malos and Noah's voice actor, despite being from 2 different games, together, making a Xenoblade tweet of all things. So, you know, obviously I'm reading into it too much, but that could be a DLC thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, Malos.
Oh, yes, like, you've got a good thread there.
I mean...
Oh.
But then what I love about Adam Howden, so they tweet that and everyone's like, yo, this is really cool, you know, we've got the Xenoblade voice actors together. And then Adam comes in...
That really puts you off your game. I'm going to miss my apples on that one. Oh, well, that's not very pleasant, is it? It's a bit rude.
It just really made me laugh because I can't think of any other game series franchise or whatever where this kind of stuff happens. And then to make it even better, the voice director for Xenoblade 2 and 3 came in.
Oh, no. He got in on the act, did he?
And he's holding up
5
fingers.
No, I can count that.
So, I mean, obviously it's 2 and 3. There's no other way to interpret that. But... Xenoblade 5 confirmed. You know, they're just going to skip 4 and go right to 5.
They could do.
But oh yeah, as I say, I really love that. It just brings me great joy to just... I can't think of any other game series that does where the voice actors just get so involved, or just anything like with the community and all that kind of stuff.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, it's good for everybody, isn't it, that they actually take an interest and not just getting a paycheck and off they go, isn't it? They sort of come back and have that little bit of friendly competition, as it looks there. But hey, 5. What does that mean then?
Yeah. Another thing I find really weird is like what I take away from these games, and it's like, and I mean that in terms of like what, like I'll just like randomly quote things, and they won't be like common lines. It will be like, for example, in Torna. See, I don't expect you to remember there was like a creepy guy who was talking to a Malthus, and he goes, "Waste and refuse have their own uses." Oh. And he says that, and anytime I walk past a refuse bin, I think to myself, waste and refuse have their own uses. and that's just all the time.
That's quite a good slogan for our bin men, isn't it? I think we ought to put that up to our local
absolutely
community, not community, council. And I think that's a very good slogan. And
But
I get you putting the bins out more often. You can say it to yourself.
Absolutely. So something I don't normally do is any viewers watching the video, if they have any like Xenoblade related quotes that they just randomly recite, let me know in the comments below. And I'm not talking things like, that's Dumban over there, or things like that. I mean, you know, random ones like waste and refuse have their own uses, and things like that.
Wow, world has many amazing places in it. Perhaps rest and enjoy you for a bit.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I was watching.
Oh, 22 though. That's
yeah.
Good. Wow.
Oof. I was like watching. So I was just like,
try not to get tense.
I was like, don't say anything, Matthew. She's in the zone.
I know. Right. I was in the zone. Did you see me? I got it. I'd actually got it. Whew. I think she's in the zone. I'm not in the zone now because I'm laughing.
And that's it. I've done it. I've beaten chapter 2. You can stop now.
No, you are joking me. I've only just got warmed up. You can't be.
No, it's good. No,
that's not fair. The viewers, they know I need a bit more practice. Right, I'm going to turn it off.
Don't turn it off. Don't turn the... Wait, hang on. At least let me tell everyone to like and subscribe.